Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at Leisure Arts Presents The Spirit of Christmas Creative Holiday Ideas, Book 11. What? What is, wait, speak up. This? You're asking me about this? This is a new cutting mat to replace my broken, weird one. It's gray. It's very cool. My mom did not buy it for me because I broke down crying in the middle of Walmart because I was in so much physical pain. I don't know where you heard that. It's not true. It's fake news. If you've seen a video of it, if the video is entitled "Grown Man Freaks Out in Walmart and Starts Crying in the Lingerie Department and Gets Rewarded with a Fiskars 18 by 24 self-healing cutting mat," that is a deep fake. That's not me. You can tell. These are my hands. You know what I look like? That's not me. Anyway, I got a new cutting mat, which incidentally has nothing to do with me crying, but you know. In pain. On painkillers. This should be fun. So, I have a lot of high expectations for this book because this is one that I did kind of do a little cursory flip through. Still can't handle the lighting, but whatever. Little Rock, Arkansas. I like these. I don't know that I like the stuff that's on them, but I like the little felt trees. Let me put my block of styrofoam underneath here. Okay, that helps a little bit. I am very busy. Alright, so let's see. Snowy Mountain Christmas, Santa's Sweet Shop. I think that's the one that I saw that I was like, I want all that stuff. Sacred Celebration, A Melody of Mantles, a medley? Medley? Melody? It's medley. I don't know how to read. Painkillers. I already like all this primitive stuff. Again, see, like a lot of stuff that doesn't translate from. Wait, we forgot to see what year this was. 97, so 23 years. A lot of stuff that doesn't translate from older books or older decor styles is simply the color palette. Like this, it's so primary because like we were super into these jewel tones and, you know, deep blues, and if you tweak this a little bit, you could put this on a tree today and it wouldn't be, I don't know about those snowmen. Those snowmen look like they've been through it, but tweaking the color palette goes a long way towards making something updated. There's an ant inside the book. I just want, can we see him right here? Look at him. There's an ant inside the book. I need to move. Okay. This really doesn't look much different than something you would see today. So you got like the applique table, not table runner, what are these things called? I can't put them down because the dog will pee on them. Tree skirt, postcards, little cutout ornaments. The skis. I remember seeing, was it skis at Hobby Lobby this year? Someplace has skis. This kind of looks like the, what is it, the Scandinavian, you know, the red and white with the, it's called something. But I can't pronounce an English word, so I don't think I'm going to try to pronounce anything else. Yeah, I don't mind it. I kind of like, what is this garland? Does it say on there? Cutwork, snowflakes, mitten ornaments, miniature cross-stitched bell pulls? What is a bell pull? These? Are these, ice candles? Man, we used to make those. I'm saying we, like me and my family, like it was just me. Where you put like you take like a milk carton, you know, because it's got the wax on the inside, and you put a bunch of ice cubes and a wick in it, then you pour the melted wax over it, and it forms these, it's got all these like nooks and crannies in it. Pillow, lampshade. I mean, that's kind of cute. This is the earliest known publication of buffalo check in the United States, so I mean, this is significant. Like, if you had like a country home or like a cabin, this would be cute. I like this. Wide-felt appliques. No. Covered lamp. Red filled and embellished with a snowflake ornament. Okay. See, it says like it's a bell pull, but I don't know what that is. But this looks like it's only got 2 colors, so this looks like it's actually only got 1 color, huh? Yeah, just a red. The white's the background. This looks like something you could actually cross stitch without going blind. Nordic, is that what it is? Covered lamp. This is basically just tying some fabric around a lamp. Cute. Alright, this is what I saw like when I picked the book up and I saw this and I was like, I've been trying to do a candy tree for, I don't know, like 30 years now. It's so expensive. It's extremely hard to DIY because you know I would have already. But I saw this and I was like, this is cute. Like, this looks like the, you know, like the country cousin of like the traditional candy tree with all the pastels. It's got a little advent calendar. No sew. Look at 97. They were like, hey, listen, people aren't sewing, so we need to bust out the stitch witchery, the fusible web, the glue gun. But that's cute. See, this is cute. It's got like the dots that you can never get those off the paper without like eating like half a roll of paper. Ice cream cones. I want to know if these are these look like they're made out of paper, but they look like ice cream cones. I mean, I think that could be improved. We've already know how to make these better. Oh, and look, the tree skirts gumdrops. That's cute. Cookie sheets. Let's see what they say about the ice cream cones. For each ice cream cone, you'll need 1 2.5 diameter foam plastic ball. For each ice cream dip. What is that? A sugar cone? Okay, it is an ice cream cone. So I'm just supposed to put an ice cream cone on my tray that's not like preserved in any way, and then store it, and then put it up again next year. Good way to get your ornaments out covered in rat poop, just saying. So I mean, like, these are getting more, I don't know what the word for it, because it's not like, well, they're getting more modern, because those last few from like, what was it, 86, 87, whatever it was, 93, I don't know, I've already forgotten, I just filmed those like 2 days ago. These look a little bit more, like if you walked into somebody's house, you wouldn't be like, oh my god, what's going on with their tree? You'd be like, oh, that's interesting. But I think it's because there's just like 2 or 3 handmade ornaments and not 47. Yeah, how are they doing this? Is it paper? Is it CDs? Mosaic trinket boxes? Aleene's clear shrink plastic. So it's like transparency film. That's something you could do with, I'm looking around my table because I'm like, I know I probably have something around it. You know, like the, just like plastic packaging, like heavy, like clamshell packaging. Or if you get a lot of those, like takeout, like salads come in. Cut those up and do that. That'd be cute. I mean, I don't like it for like this. Like something big, but I like the little balls. Santa Collector. This one is right back in 1996. No, 93? I don't know when it was. These are like all hand painted. Oh. Is this the woman from the other book? Now she's blonde? God, she thinks she's so much better than me just because she's got a Santa shirt on. These are very odd shaped stockings. Use wrong sides of two canvas. Oh, they're done on canvas. This is the directions for this. Use wrong sides of two 7-inch square fabrics together. Use pattern and follow painting technique on page 159. To paint Santa on canvas, trim hat and beard lightly with iridescent glitter. Cut shape from canvas. Glue pom-pom the hat. Alright. I mean, like, I feel like I'm pretty good at some stuff. I don't think I could paint, like, any of these. Maybe this one. But I guess if you... I don't know, you probably could. I mean, it's pretty... It's not like there's, like, except for the cheeks and, like, around his ears and... Like, I mean, it's not, like, insane painting. Insane shading, I mean. I do that, but I simply don't have any fusible web or canvas. Look at this one, he's a mess. Grandfather Frost. I mean, like, if you can do this stuff, this is cute. And if you can paint, you're good. If you're not good at painting, you're just like screwed, I guess. I don't know. What does it say? Santa Collector. Okay. I was like, what? Oh, they're backwards. If you took off these ornaments, that'd be pretty. I think that's really wired ribbon to hang that from. This is nice and simple. Oh, the nativity on the mantle. Is that new? Is that something we've seen before? I don't like things on mantles, like above mantles. We had a giant brass eagle above the mantle in the house I grew up in. It was huge. And did we eventually have a picture there? Maybe. This is like they would do in Williamsburg, where I learned from a subscriber back in the day you could rent a pineapple to bring around to pretend like you were bougie. Is that not the most extra thing you've ever heard? You go to like rent a pineapple or errands and rent a pineapple. Like you go to rent a center and you're like, yes, I need a pineapple and I need it for 6 hours tonight when I go to Goody Larson's party. Yeah. Now I know I look like a bum. I just need to rent a pineapple. What kind of deposit did you have to put down on a pineapple, you think? But that's cute. I can't imagine what would happen to that fruit if you had a fire underneath it and, you know, all that dry heat coming up, but... Oh, it's called the Williamsburg mantle. Look at that. I like that. I really, like, once I was looking at the video and when I was editing the video, and then I watched the video after it had posted, because I usually, like, edit it and then I completely forget what it's about. Because they're done so far in advance. I was like, I like this stuff. Like, I think it's like so traditional, but not as we think of like traditional Christmas with like, you know, red and green and plaid. Like traditional, before traditional Christmas was traditional Christmas. Cheery felt charmer. See, I said I like this, but now I don't. I like that they have the tree in the galvanized tub, though. See, I don't think it's bad. I just think the color choices are bad. But like, I love the little, maybe not these designs, but like the primitive kind of looking designs. Can somebody's husband, or can somebody, you don't have to be your husband if you know how to use a wood cutting thing, make me a stand to keep my books at this level? I keep it's a hand width back here, and then like a pinky width down here. That's a lot of applique. Like, listen, we're gonna fuse everything together, but then that's why they have to, they're fusing everything together, because they knew you were gonna have to get to this section and like stitch everything. Again, this is a third book with a tree that is completely out of place. But, I mean, you know? I mean, I think I like a tree to have at least a little something kind of Christmassy on it. But who's to say what a theme tree is? These are cute little candles inside pots. Whatever this horrifying... Oh, a green thumb Santa. Oh, maybe it's like Santa during the off-season. Shouldn't you be making toys? I never did get that PlayStation. Or TV to hook the PlayStation up to. Or the motor skills to play a game. A brown bag Noel. Alright, I think I'm gonna have opinions about this. I used to do so many like lunch sack crafts when I was a kid, because I used to watch Aline's Creative Living, and they were always like, do you have an extra lunch sack? And I was like, yeah, I do. And they're like, do you want to make a homecoming corsage? And I was like, yeah, I do. They had one where you would take like a sheet of like lunch sack, like brown paper, and glue it with like a thick layer of glue to another one, and then put another layer of glue over that, and then you would burn it, and it would give you the look of like literally like hold it over a candle until it caught on fire, pretty much. I think it gave you the look of like tin or something. I mean, like if you really had a great imagination. Oh, but all the presents are in paper sacks. I like that. Yeah, look, cute. So these are, I mean, they're things that are painted or attached somehow. I'm assuming we're painting these because they think we have a lot of time on our hands. They might be applique. Like, just like fused. Yeah, it's fabric fused onto 8.5-inch squares of brown paper bag. And then you sew around. Use craft glue to glue edges of angel together, leaving a small opening for stuffing. Stuff ornament with fiber-filled glue openings closed. But they look like they were stitched, huh? Oh, it's just drawn on there. Okay. I mean, I don't think that's very sturdy, but that could be cute. I mean, a lot of that stuff could be cute if you tweak them enough, but this so far is like the most promising of the books. Why did I have to say this was the most promising of the books? And then I turn the page and see the creepy kid from Pet Sematary. What are you doing in here, Gage? Wasn't that his name? She was definitely in one of the other books. Except she was smaller. You know how, like, kids are small and then, like, a couple years later they're bigger? Like, she's gotten larger. I don't know with this one. She can't decide if she wants bangs or not. So this guy's like 25 now, right? No, he's 23. Say he's like late 20s right now. You think he goes around with this book and he's like, hey, how'd you like to go on a date with this guy? Page 95 of book 11 of The Spirit of Christmas by Leisure Arts. I would do that. That's something I would do. I'd be like, yeah, I was also in Pet Sematary. Oh, Kyle MacLachlan, what are you doing in here? Was this before Twin Peaks? It's the Santa Bowl, North Pole. These are, I'm assuming these are painted again. Like, is this what y'all were doing in the 90s while I was burning plastic bags? Paper bags? She's wearing her dial 1-800-SANTA cardigan, but she's talking on a cordless phone even though he's got a regular phone. She's better. She thinks she's better than Santa. My oldest sister, Jen, she used to call the New Kids on the Block hotline. It was like $3.95 a minute, and my mom got the phone bill, and she's like, why is that phone bill $900? And my sister was like, I don't know. And she's like, well, what's all these calls to the New Kids on the Block hotline? And she's like, I didn't know. It's like, hey, it's Donnie. Thanks for calling. I think you're super cool for listening to our music. And my sister just dialed it repeatedly for like a month. Oh. I love that story. That's my favorite story. This is cute. I can't even say anything. I mean, that's just cute. And she's Rick-Rack, so you know she's got like a lot of detail. And she looks like she likes it. Like most of the time you see the people in these books and they're like, oh god, I'm wearing a plaid sweater with plaid sleeves and plaid piping. Like she's like, I'm gonna look stupid in this book for the rest of my life, but this is a car payment for my Nissan Sentra. You better work, Stephanie. Oh, good golly. Like, let me loudly scratch my stomach. Hold on, can you? Okay. Starry shirt. A plain top is strung with buttons, embellished fabric cutouts, and embossed star motifs for a festive finish. That is festive as hell. I don't know about the word placement on this shirt here. Because like you're like, oh, it says something, so you stare at her boob. And then you're like, wait, it says something else, so you stare here. And she's like, what are you looking at, you prevert? And I'm like, I'm just trying to read your ugly shirt, ma'am. And she's like, don't stare at me, my face is up here. Next to this present. And my teeth. Oh, is it over with already? Man. We're back to the extremely complicated cross stitch. Alright, let's see. Use Santa pattern and follow painting technique on page 159. Page 159 better be nothing but painting technique. It better have links to YouTube videos, even though YouTube is 10 years away from being invented. I need to know this painting technique. Arrange letters in Santa and fuse. Arrange letters around Santa and fuse in place. Let's see, it says a shirt large enough for the 11-inch diameter design, red fusible letters to spell the Santa Bowl and North Pole, acrylic paint. You're not even using fabric paint? What's going to happen the first time you wash? You're not supposed to wash it. He's only supposed to wear it once a year, and then it goes back in storage. Okay. Well, maybe Kyle MacLachlan can just afford to keep having people paint his shirts for him. Oh, dollar Santa. And look at him, he's like, listen, little girl, I don't know how you got this number, but if Mrs. Claus finds out I'm taking personal calls from the children. Santa knows the best dirt. Ooh, I hope there's something disgusting in here, and I'm gonna say that's disgusting. Just, oh. No, I haven't even looked. Okay. Fresh ham with cranberry glaze. Basted with a sweet, tangy sauce. Fresh ham. Why is fresh ham capitalized? Fresh ham with cranberry glaze is succulent and tender. It's sure to become traditional holiday fare. You know what I eat on Christmas? My feelings, not ham. Let's see, Thanksgiving is for turkey. Ham is for... Well, yeah, they usually do have ham on Christmas. Easter's for ham. But sometimes we have a roast. I don't know, y'all. My family crazy. Creamy peanut soup. Peanut, soy sauce, and chicken broth. Alright, I think I threw up something like that the other day. Ugh. Right now I have to read it. Margarine, onion, celery, garlic, red pepper flakes, all-purpose flour, chicken broth, smooth peanut butter, soy sauce. I mean, like, I guess, like, I get, like, you know, like a, what is that, peanut butter chicken thing? Like, I get the peanut butter with the salty, I don't know, it's just, it's not a pretty color. And then you serve it on a plate that's even uglier. Christmas succotash. For the longest time, I did not understand the difference between succotash and goulash, because I had a friend that was always like, I made goulash, and I was like, what is that? And he was like, oh, it's this. And I was like, that's succotash. And he's like, no, it's goulash. And I was like, are you sure? I don't know what this is. One of them has, do both of them have corn in it? One of them has tomatoes in it. I still don't know the difference. Twice baked sweet potatoes. Oh, maybe I could make those for Thanksgiving this year. Instead of yamalo. Yellow head yamalo. It's a can of yams mashed up with a jar marshmallow fluff. Yeah, it'll kill you. Fruited rice cream. Okay. Maraschino cherries in red and green milk. Rice. This is just rice pudding with cherries in it? Y'all need to calm down with these names. Christmas parade. Layered pizza dip, cream cheese, sour cream, you know, like most pizzas have. Parmesan cheese, garlic salt, pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, toasted pita bread wedges to serve. Pita bread was like huge in the 90s. Corn salad with roasted garlic drip. That actually looks pretty good. Garlic, mayo, parsley, Greek seasoning. I don't know what that is. What's Greek seasoning? 4 cans of corn. Oh, that's a lot of corn. 2 cups chopped sweet peppers. 1.5 cups of chopped green onions. I hope if you guys want to make this stuff, you can like make the screen big and read this, because I know I can't read it through the viewfinder, but I can't even see the pictures of the viewfinder, so. What is this? I like this. What is this? Praline pumpkin cheesecake. My sister's dad, who I guess technically is my biological father as well, his wife's mom used to have a big Christmas party every Christmas Eve. This is when we were adults and we weren't doing, after my parents divorced and my mom moved, we didn't do Christmas Eve anymore. But I used to go, me and my friend Jessica, she's Jewish, we would go eat Chinese food, and then we would go to this party, and The first year I went, they had a vegetable tray, but all the vegetables were cooked, like steamed. You ever see a steamed piece of celery on a vegetable tray and you pick it up and it's just like, I think I picked it up and I was like, what is this? And Jessica's like, put that down. And I was like, what's wrong with this thing? Why is it like that? And I think I remember asking my dad's wife and he was like, that's how she does it. And I was like, why? Why would you do that? Who hurt her? Is that a thing? Does anybody ever have a steamed vegetable tray? I love me a good vegetable tray though. Ham hash? This food just looks so bland. Like, does anybody feel that way? Like, it just looks so, like, beige. As a YouTuber I used to watch, I don't watch her anymore because she became extremely annoying. Actually, she was always extremely annoying. I just realized it after I had watched her for about a month straight. She's got a huge family. Well, that's not really giving anything away because having a huge family is like a selling point, but she had like 10 kids. And people used to get so upset with her because she'd be like, today we're making blah blah blah, and she would make it and it would just be like this pile of beige mush, and it didn't have any like fresh vegetables in it because everything had to be like bought in bulk, and then she would freeze everything. Like, she would cook like, you know, like one of those people who cook 1 week for the entire month, and everything was just like, everything just kind of looked like the inside of whatever this is. Salmon cream cheese crepes, and everybody's like, why is there no color? Why are there no fruits and vegetables? Because the fruits and vegetables didn't store right, so she just gave them like beige stuff. So every time I see beige food, that's all I can think about. Is that family of 27 eating chicken salad that was made in like a blender. Gingerbread party. I love gingerbread. Oh, those bugles dipped. Ugh. I'm sorry, they're not bugles. They're 3 cups of bugle-shaped corn snacks. Really? So you spoon frosting into a this is disgusting. You spoon frosting into a pastry bag and pipe it into each snack, and then you melt the chocolate, dip them in, and then dip them in the sprinkles. Frosting is not a filling. Ugh. Wait, I was about to say something. Was it about gingerbread? Oh. One time at Walmart, this was 1 year. Wait, hold on, I need to drink some herbal tea because I'm in an incredible amount of pain. Oh, that calms my demons. 1 year at Walmart, they sell these cookies. It was 1 year. It's a soft gingerbread cookie and it's covered in like chocolate. I don't know if it's dark chocolate or milk chocolate, but there's like a star and a heart and like a regular pretzel shape. And me and my mom bought them 1 year and I was like, these are the best cookies I ever found, and I could never find them again. And then like 2 or 3 years ago, me and Michelle found them at World Market, and I spent like $40 buying like 8 boxes to give to my mom for Christmas. And she was like, I don't really like these that much. And I was like, what? She's like, you're the one who liked them. And I was like, you didn't like them? She was like, no, not really. And I was like, all right, give them all to me, I'll eat them. Gained 32 pounds that one Christmas day. Look at these little childrens. I love a good popcorn ball. Gotta go to if you want a popcorn ball, you gotta go to Dollar General. That's just an insider tip. Oh, remember when we could wear food around our neck and then eat it? Can't do that anymore, I'm assuming. Oh, gingerbread house is the bane of my existence. Oh, that reminded me, I said I was going to do a gingerbread house video. I said I was going to do it last year, maybe I'll do it next year. Look for it, 2021. If we're still alive. If not, don't worry about it. White chocolate Yule log. What is this? Oh, coconut Christmas pie. That looks light and frothy. I'd be like, can somebody get all this garland off my plate so I can eat this? And like, this spray painted pine cone, does it have to be touching the Yule log? I'm gonna throw a Christmas party. Y'all, once I get to 10 million subscribers, I'm gonna throw a Christmas party and invite everybody to my mansion. And you'll know it's mine because there'll be the Tesla parked in front. And I'll have a gray hoodie on because I'll just have filmed my apology video for past remarks about these children in these books, I'm assuming. Something like that. Because I'm sure I'll have to film an apology video at some point. And then I'll be like, here's all the food, and everything will be nicely, like nice Tupperware, all stacked up, and it won't have any pine cones in it, it won't have any garland in it, won't have any ribbon on top of it. And then I'll be like, okay, thank you for the 10 million. This is my enormous house I bought with your money. And these are all my Pomeranians. No, I told business, when we get that much, when we have YouTube money, we're gonna just adopt like 7 little scruffy whatever he is. Like just kind of a dog. Nobody really knows what it is. Like somebody just threw a bunch of dogs in a sack and shook it, and then they just like they took the female dog and he's one of the puppies. They just like put like 8 dogs together and was like, do what you gotta do. Is that how puppies are made? I don't know. I'm not a zoologist. Is that a real thing? Yeah, I actually got one right. I am a biscottiologist, I'll tell you that right now. Let me see, what are they using? They're using butter. I don't know. I like to use a Crisco, because it keeps them a little softer. Because what I do, which is highly controversial, I make one Scotty, only baked once. Bake it, cut it. It's firm enough to put in your coffee, but you're not gonna lose a cap. Just saying. If anybody wants my one Scotty recipe, let me know. It's exactly the same as any other biscotti recipe, except you only bake it once. Oh, fruitcake. I need to go get some fruitcake. Fruitcake should be out as soon as Halloween is over. Halloween is canceled this year, so fruitcake should be already out, by my logic. We're almost at page 159. Oh, this is cute. I don't know if you have to put all this crap on it, but a little Christmas cookie kit inside of a stocking to give to a kid. You could even bake the cookies and then give them decorated stuff, so the parents don't have to be like, great, now I have to make these freaking cookies. I have ideas that are well. Painting techniques. This is saying that you can just heat the acrylic paint with an iron, which does not work to set acrylic paint into fabric. You need a fabric medium or a dedicated fabric paint. I mean, this is so hard. Like, if you're watching a video on how to do this, you're like, oh, okay, I get that. But like side loading, like doing this, like blending the colors, that shit, it's hard to like explain it, especially when it's like, you know, you think somebody that worked at this company, they were like, hey, listen, Tina, I need 300 words on how to paint a magnificently detailed Santa on a sweatshirt. And she was like, you got it, boss. And now Tina owns that company. Wood burning. There's more information on wood burning. This is a nice green, huh? I like that. Okay. Let me move my book stand out of the way. I like this one. I like this one the best. I didn't see this punch rug. I thought this was a face mess. That's how long it's been that we've been in this hellhole of America. That I thought this was I was like, there's a face mask. How of the times. So, yeah, book 11. I wish I could find, maybe I do have more just laying around. That's a good chance. There's probably a box somewhere that's marked Spirit of Christmas books. And it's just like hidden underneath a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, so that's it for our little 3-week journey into the spirit of Christmas. and I'm going to clean all this stuff up and make a project because I'm like delirious and I want to do something besides getting back in bed and falling asleep for 3 hours because I have so many pain relievers and anti-inflammatories and Valium in my system. So I will see you guys. Oh, I won't see you guys next Saturday. Will be in December. I won't see you guys until December. That's crazy. All right, I gotta go because I am very busy. Bye, guys.